Today's mindful message is to design your life in a way that you actually want to live. So I want you to picture your life like a home. Where are you in this home? Are you in the penthouse suite where you belong? Are you sleeping in the guest bedroom? Somewhere on a pull-out sofa trying to squeeze yourself in the junk drawer? Where are you? As women, we subtly shrink. We do it all the time, and we do this naturally. Even in the healthiest of relationships, this can happen. And this is not just romantic, it's everywhere we go. So as we're managing everybody else's comfort, we get lower and lower on the priority list. We ask for less, we speak up less. And so it's a matter of really being mindful of that. Recently, David and I had a money date. We do this pretty often. And we like to not only touch base on where we are financially, what we're looking for, but also make sure our visions and dreams for the futures are aligned. And he was bringing up wanting to move out of our place. We've been talking about this for a while. It's extremely important to him. I'm good with it. Yes, wanting to move. Cool. He's talking about his retirement, when he wants to retire. Okay. He's talking about loves back to school stuff, my bonus daughter. He's talking about her college. And I'm listening, and I'm empathizing, and I'm thinking. And then this light bulb goes off, and I think, sorry, where am I in this? Now, not intentional. He's the most wonderful man in the world, but he works differently than I do. His brain works differently than mine does. As women, we're more likely to think we instead of me. And in this moment, it can change how we show up and what we're asking for or not asking for. So then that impacts how we walk through this world and how we manage our relationships. Let me tell you why. You are carrying so much. From the minute that you're born, your brain already is reading nonverbal cues. At 3 months old, the way that you make eye contact and are mirroring other people's faces, those skills are growing at 400% versus the male brain that isn't doing this at all. But that's what you're doing. So what happens is at this youngest age, our brains are teaching us that what other people are experiencing emotionally is how we navigate the world. Reading their faces shows us if we're safe. That's why resting bitch face is so upsetting. It automatically creates an unsafe feeling within us. We learn that mirroring, if I smile as a little one, then the adult who was frowning or crying or looked angry might smile back, and then I know that my world is safe. So we are naturally managing people's emotions. So it's wired within us. Then comes society and cultural norms. And that builds upon what's now emotional labor, what we experience. That impacts every single area of our life. We have pro-social expectations at work. These are put on women leaders all the time, something very different. Make everybody feel comfortable. As women of color, we're navigating microaggressions, how to do that politely and safely, not make anybody feel uncomfortable. We are consistently being sexualized, and how to figure out that aspect also, how do we stay safe? This is all causing cognitive depletion. We're exhausted. Of course we are. That's why we say we have nothing left to give. 55% of women are experiencing burnout in America versus 44% of men. And across the globe, depression impacts 16% of women versus 10% of men. This is just what's being reported. We have the chance to change these things. This emotional labor is constant. It's constant. We're bending over backwards to make everyone else feel good. And it's not saying don't do that, but it is saying you on the list. Where are you in this feel good moment? And in order to create that change, we need intention and self-awareness. So this is all about understanding your negative self-talk. Now, as I was having that conversation with David and I thought, where in the world am I in this? Here's some other thoughts that come up. I'm not being mentioned. Nobody cares about what I want. What about my car? I don't have a car. I'm a Bostonian, so I haven't needed or wanted a car for a very long time. But as life changes and I've gotten older, my friends moved out of the city. It now takes me an hour and a half to 3 hours to get to see anybody versus 15 to 30 minutes in the car. Life has changed. But where am I in this conversation? I must not matter. What I need doesn't matter. I need to make sure that everybody else in this house is comfortable. And if he's uncomfortable, I am clearly failing. All of that happening up there. Now, it's not just romantic relationships, this happens everywhere. So, what I would encourage you to do is to think about all of your interactions, whether personal, professional, a stranger, and utilize those as clues to what's happening within you, what you're saying to yourself. So, did I have a strong emotional reaction to someone or something recently? Where am I rushing myself out of discomfort instead of listening deeper? What feeling am I avoiding? Man, the yucky feelings are the worst. But I want you to know that when you claim them, this is what's happening up here. It doesn't mean you're insecure. It doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're too emotional or anything like that. What it means is that you are working your self awareness muscle. 95% of people think that they're self aware. In reality, only 5 to 10% of people are. Work this muscle and it becomes a power move for you. So, what would happen if I sat with that feeling? Whose voice is it? I love this one because is it your parents? Is it an ex? Is it a friend who said some snide remark, somebody at work? Or is it little you who created this safety mechanism, but you don't need it anymore and now it's hurting you? It was really smart back then. Celebrate her. So, whose voice is it? And do I truly believe that mean thing that I'm saying about myself? Years ago, when I was shrinking, I did believe I wasn't valuable. I did believe I was failing. Today, no, but the thought's still there. But let's bring it to the light. We make the subconscious conscious. We take the power away. And then you realize, is it real? Do I mean that? And if you don't, great. And if you do, okay, let's give that some love. Let's create some shift there. You deserve that. When you keep those negative emotions inside, what it's doing is it is building these barricades that are basically getting in the way of you going to your penthouse suite. Imagine all of that luxurious space being filled up with junk like hoarders. So, what we're doing is we're creating space for goodness, the goodness that you deserve. And then you're going to take up space. And it is so simple in the moment, something you can even do today. It is recognizing what are you not settling for? Then what do you want more of in your life? And what is one small step to get you there? Now, in this conversation, I wasn't settling for not being on the list. I wanted more empowerment and freedom. And my small step was to use my voice in that moment, add myself to the list to where I said, I hear you. And I agree. We are aligned with all of those things. I did miss something though in what you were talking about. And I noticed that some of the things that I want and need aren't on that list, like my car. And I want a Mini Cooper. It's a thing for me. And he goes, oh my gosh, of course I want that for you. And then starts dreaming about it out loud, which thank you. Yes. So again, not his intention. I'm part of the dream, but I have to self-advocate. But if I was truly believing that I wasn't valuable, wouldn't say a word. I'm out in the guest bedroom. And then the next thing to really just bring it home and bring it to life is what does this designer life mean to you? Some people look at this as the why. And I'm sure you've heard that a million times. They think there's a theory of asking yourself why 7 times or something. That doesn't resonate with me. The why to me feels like pressure. Like, why do I want it? Oh God, is my reason not good enough? Do I need to want something bigger? Should I want something smaller? Does it need to be more academic, kinder, grander? I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. Why doesn't land? But what does it mean? What does this one thing mean? Allows you to go deeper into the desire and really bring it to life. put something behind it. So my Mini Cooper, it means that I'm on the list. It means freedom and empowerment to me. It means that I can drive 2.5 hours to see my aunts and my niece anytime I want. It means going to the mall just because, walking around. It means if a friend calls me crying, I can hop in and go. It doesn't matter the day, time, or night. It means less coordinating and logistics with my husband, who kindly and lovingly drives me everywhere. But that means more space for goodness and being present and doing fun things. It means so much more than just a thing. So this allows you to go deeper into that desire of you and designing that life that you want to live in. So I want to invite you to stop being in the guest bedroom of your life. Get out. We're going to do a dream discovery call, a dream strategy. And this is a 30-minute call. In this time, we're going to look at claiming what you want, not what you think you should want, not building somebody else's dream, but yours. Now, I aim to give you back your stolen dreams. We get to do that and then create some space so that you can bring it to life in each moment of each day. You deserve that. Now, one thing that I've recognized from our time here, and I've heard it from the most empowered, successful women working in corporate, running their own businesses all over the place. The women who attend here are incredible. And they say things like, I feel guilty for taking your time. Do not feel guilty for taking my time. If you are in this room, it is by design. As most of you know, the She Suite Connector is here by invitation or referral only so that we can keep it a safe space. So it means trusted. So I care and I want you to take this time for you. Let's remove the guilt. Let's remove the cringe of what if I'm being sold to or I'm not sure I need this. Here's the deal. I follow my intuition. We have a talk, it feels aligned, and I say, hey, do you want to work with me? Cool. And I do that because I care. Now, I care about you and I know that you need and deserve support. I don't care if you say no, thank you. So I want to take off that emotional labor, the weight of it that you're already carrying. Those are not things to worry about. Okay, let's remove that from here. I know what it's like to not even be offered support, to not have anybody even ask how I'm doing and really wait and listen for the answer. You don't have that here. That's not what this is.